Welcome to Boxing Predict. We've got a fight, Chris Eubank Jr. versus Liam Williams. 5th of February 2022 at middleweight. So there's not a lot to choose between these two. Williams is 29, Eubank's 32. They're similar height, they're both orthodox, they both snap out their punches really well. They both held the British middleweight title, but neither man has won a world title. So it's a crucial fight. It's not last chance saloon, but the loser, well, quite a long way back. We're seeing, I think, a revitalised Eubank. He's won 5 in a row since losing to George Groves. He's been training with Roy Jones Jr. over the last 2 years. That, for me, I can see improvements. I can see his stance is very solid. He's throwing combinations with a real confidence. And he's always been super fit, just like his father, training with Ronnie Davis down there on the south coast. Williams for me, he's moving up in weight. He's coming up from like middle to middleweight. Eubank's moved down from super middle to middleweight. I think Williams is right at the weight. I don't think there's a problem at all. I just think Eubank has more power by a small margin. When we look at Eubank's recent wins that he's had, Marcus Morrison, Wanek, or Dejan, I think he's got more in his armoury than he's shown. I think he's holding back. He's keeping his powder dry. He's got this studious style. He's not tepid. He's choosing when to pounce. He's choosing his moments. And he said in interviews, this has come from Jones, he used to rush in a bit and whatnot. And now he's being a bit more seasoned. Yes, he can be caught by rights to the head, and he keeps his hands a bit low, a bit too often for me. I think he needs to, be a bit more disciplined with his guard. This will be exploited by Williams, I've got no doubt. And when Williams fought Atlantis Fox, very rangy, very tall fighter for the weight, Williams showed he can really close the distance, snap out his jab with pace, and, put his man in trouble. It sounds a bit ominous for Eubank, but actually I don't think it is. I think the key to this fight, the real key to it, is Eubank's movement. Now, Williams, he lost to Demetrius Andrade, and I think Andrade led him a merry dance. I think he spun off him to great effect. It tired out Williams, who, to his credit, very fit, kept plugging away the whole fight, but he lost some snap from his punches as the fight progressed. Also, Andrade landed some uppercuts with alarming regularity. It was quite scary, actually. Though Eubank doesn't throw that punch very often, I think he's going to learn from it. Look, Williams is very tough, but the blueprint to beating Williams was clear in that Andrade fight. I think Eubank's going to repeat it and win on points by 3 or 4 rounds.